and we start. So,
Alright.
as for the first world, as we know, there is a intended developer intended warps that takes you to the end of this stage. In every stage we have that intended mechanic, but in some stages we will be corrupting some of those barriers in a trick called the wrong warp. We will probably be seeing Vayastrike attempting for main race wrong warp in this race, so let's see how it goes for him. TheSabin opting out of the wrong warp. It's very safe to if you don't feel confident doing the wrong warp or the advanced strat of this game, just not try for them, because failing them is very punishing and can tax you with a lot of time in the long term. So
yeah, and you can get stuck in a World 1 reset infinite.
oh yeah, absolutely. Not very pleasant situation to be in. TheSabin trying for Lacteo one, not having. I'm having issues with bias stream.
Well, looks like Vaya's out. He's on to topsail. And looks like he's having some trouble with Radley. No, oh, we got up.
Oh, es cómodo.
And he gets the wrong warp.
Nice, nice.
Alright, on to Crow for Vaya. The trick here is to not get any fake eggs. Let's hope for fakeless.
Let's hope for it, but Crow not being very good of a host on these races, unfortunately.
He's kind of a jerk.
He is a jerk.
Not kind of, definitely a jerk.
Definitely. So
he looks like Vaya lost Dixie there.
Yeah, unfortunate. When you don't expect a lot of fake eggs, sometimes the cycle messes up and you end up losing a monkey. Losing a conch there is a very huge time loss because you need both monkeys for the next stage, for the next trick. And even if you don't go for the wrong warp, you still need Dixie to team up her and reach the warp barrel.
Exactly.
So very unfortunate for Vayastrike to lose it.
Yeah, so he will go get Dixie now and head back over to the warp barrels.
Oh, interesting setup for TheSabin to get the wrong warp.
Very nice. I've never seen that before. That was something to note.
No, I didn't either. I mean, the most important part for that wrong warp is that you have to load the crockhead behind the KLOBBER, the guy with the barrel, entirely. No, so what TheSabin did there is jump to load the crackhead and then jump back instead of taking the risk of getting the KLOBBER to the lava, which can cost you some time. So nice for him. I think both got the. No, TheSabin didn't go for the big boy, but Vaya
did not go for the big boy.
Okay, Vaya got it though.
In my case. Well, they're still pretty close, relatively.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not too far apart right now.
Yeah, mostly because of Crow. You can see how taxing in time can be.
Yeah.
The Crow RNG.
The Crow will definitely affect a lot of things.
Yep. So as for Red Card Ride, not too much to see here. Very straightforward stages. So until we have Cleaver, the second boss of the game, we won't have too much action to talk about here.
Absolutely, yeah. The Cleaver is definitely the biggest thing for World 2. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. There's a lot of different ways you can fight them.
Yes, for Cleaver we know there is some safe strat that you can do. You can take this stage exactly as intended, but you can do some things as Vaya did just there. For example, jump in Cleaver when he takes damage to skip one hook. It really doesn't doesn't save too much time. It's mostly kind of a swag strat, but it really can cost you a lot if you happen to not hit him or not reach the hook and die.
Absolutely, yeah.
Vayastrike getting the lava
Ooh.
fly.
TheSabin loses a cannonball.
Well, I don't think he was going for the lava fly anyway, so it's not as important as it will be for Vaya, for example. Still unfortunate because you don't want to be Didi in any boss stage, because when you win, Didi's rap animation is actually longer than Dixie's rock. So
yeah, the
you want to be
fanfare.
Dixie.
It's like he just starts rapping, he just keeps on rapping.
Yeah, it's so swag, but unfortunately it wastes a lot of time. So Vaya for World 3.
World 3.
Now, as other commentators say often, this is where the speedrun really begins.
Yeah, so this is where the game's actually starting now, so...
Yeah, exactly. These stages are very known for their platforming, so we will be seeing a lot of tight jumps and risky strats for Vayastrike for the next stages. In this stage particularly, there's not a lot to talk about,
oh, you got
except for the upcoming glitch.
Glide, yeah.
Exactly. The swamp glide, no, the swamp fly. Now it's called.
Not to be confused with swamp warp.
Exactly.
No
Another meme for the list.
Nobody knows about the swamp warp though.
No.
It's frame perfect.
It never works.
It never works.
I mean, it always works for me. It warps me right into World 1 again.
Yeah, it warps me right out to the world map.
Right until title screen.
Yeah.
No, as for TheSabin not getting the swamp fly,
oh, you
or
got
not
the G,
attempting
though.
it, I don't know. Well, kinda. Now both players into Glimmer's Galleon. You don't really know it, but most of the time you can lose on this board is on this very stage. Not because it's hard or something, but it's so difficult to optimize, and you lose so much time in mistakes that you don't notice you make. So
yeah, definitely can't underestimate the stage. It's
yeah, exactly.
a lot trickier than I thought.
Originally. You will definitely have to take the boredom of practicing it and grinding it if you want a really good time, because you will bleed a lot of time if you are not aware of what you're doing here. Nice cable swap for
very nice
for Vaya. Very good strats for Vaya. Very interesting runner to watch in this race.
It's really great watching all the different people play and see the different strats that they use, and even if it only varies slightly, it's really cool to see everyone's different way of doing things.
Yeah, for sure. And it makes it interesting because taking risk can make you lose a lot of time and make you lose to the guy that uses more safe strats. We have seen that happen sometimes in this tournament already, so you have to keep an eye on what you're doing every time. So I think Vaya getting RP jump on all the strats of this stage, very hard stage, crackhead to.
Oh yeah, it's really awesome
without dying.
Yes. Watching a runner play the stage is definitely something else.
That's one of the stages that we are most likely to see some swamp warp attempts.
AKA death.
AKA dying to the swamp. So very clean crackhead for Vaya. TheSabin opting for a little more safer kind of RP jump, while Vaya entering OS Komodo stage.
OS Komodo.
The only thing that I have to add to what every commentator already said, that I don't know why they put Radley in a horizontal platforming stage. Radley is not made for horizontal platforming, he's rather made for vertical platforming, like
Oh, that's a good point. I never thought
like
of that.
like Topsail or Toxic Tower. But he is here in this one, and it's really clunky and uncomfortable to use.
Right. I never thought of it like that.
Okay, so clean runs for both players right now. Very little mistakes for both. As Baya is entering now Slime Climb. This infamous wrong warp can make or break your run. So let's see if I jinx it or not. This game has very shady mechanics. Nice for Baya.
Very good.
Nice wrong warp. Nails it.
Very clean.
This game, as I was saying, it has very shady mechanics and physics. So most of the time you can take advantage of it and make, for example, the game thinks you have a super jump or you are still in the water. In spite you are not. In Slime Climb we take advantage of it and we set up a glitch to do a super jump while we take damage. So that's one of the tricks that we use in many stages to get a little faster. Okay, nice quick bursts for Baya. As for now, let's see how he gets the easiest streak on the game.
Okay. So TheSabin does the slime climb setup a little bit differently.
Okay, Baya nailing Vine Clip. Oh, interesting. He had to swap in the end there.
That's,
Okay. I just noticed TheSabin has his game in French.
yeah, see. It looks like he's on a French cart.
Interesting.
On a French file. Yeah, well, I think he is French Canadian, I believe.
Oh really? I don't really know.
But, and Vaya is playing on Japanese, so.
Yes. He's afraid of this.
That's a legitimate fear.
Yeah, it is. But I will always say that the JB in Haunted Hall is significantly harder than the UVs for some reason. You will get hit anyway. Okay, Baya in Cudgel right now, counting. The quick kill of Cudgel involves counting a little animation that Dixie has while holding a barrel. So you have the time to move just a little to the right and hit Cudgel in the very first frame that he is capable of. That in general can save you like 1 or 2 seconds over the safe strat. It's not too much and it's very risky to do so because you can lose a cycle, which means you lose between 10 and 15 seconds. So
Right,
another risky strat. It's all about counting, exactly.
So.
But Baya nails it and goes into World 4. Yet another world full of rank killers.
And bees.
And bees.
So the TheSabin missed Vine Clip there, but he got the backup successfully.
Yeah, this is a really clean run for TheSabin, considering all things considered.
Yeah, you can tell. I know people say practice doesn't matter, but I really think you can tell when people have been practicing.
Yes. Well, it's kind of a joke to say that because this game can lose you. Even if you mess up a little bit, you can kill your run so easily. So
True.
That's
true.
why some tricks legitimately doesn't
Yeah,
care about
you
if
know,
you
it's like
practice or not.
I always thought practice didn't matter, but turns out that was a joke. So
Yeah, don't fall into that meme. That is a bad meme.
I do practice now. So Vaya moving into target terror.
Yes, we can stop looking at him now and look for TheSabin while he's in this auto-scroller. We have only one thing to look at, and if he
The
gets
swag
or not the
balloon.
swag balloon.
Absolutely.
I am starting to lose my belief in swag balloon, honestly. So let's
Your
see.
belief.
Yes, I think it's not worth it anymore, and it's the ultimate jinx that you can get to your run. I'm starting to think about that. So let's see if Vaya thinks as me or not. Let's see
We'll
if you
see.
in the chat are of Team Swag Balloon or not. Most of you
See,
are.
I'm a big team swag balloon, but I thought it was banned.
Is it banned?
No,
I
I don't think
no. Only Dustpan Jump is banned. Okay, there's a drinking corner hole that we didn't talk about, and it's the scrolly scroll or
there it
honey
goes.
slide
Yeah.
as someone wants likes to call it. And well, it's not really. We have not a clear explanation of why the trick works, but if you try to get into a hook and mount a spider at the same time, the game freaks out and launches you on the camera to the
Mhm.
right. As we see Vayastrike knowing better than Swag Balloon and passing just by it. He has to be in a good pace, maybe.
Absolutely. I guess we'll see here though. Brambley is a big trick here that Vaya is going into.
Let's see how it goes.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, he has this. He's got this.
Very
Yes.
very nice.
Oh, and
That was
he doing the slightly more optimal strat, the
it's
jumping
very.
right above the box and throw
Mm,
the thing on before you hit it. It's a slightly faster to do so, but it's obviously riskier.
right. That's that was like textbook. That was very nice.
Yeah, very good.
It's
First
you know
try from there.
honestly you see even the best runners mess up Brambler. It's definitely not an easy thing. So
No, definitely not. And it's very painful when you need a trick first try in every run, or you just have to reset because you can save more time than that. So congratulations to first try Rambler. It's a very big deal. Now as for Rigged Race, Vaya not having problem with the guys,
nope.
especially with guy number 2, so he nailing this stage.
He is the biggest nuisance in that stage.
Good old FS links.
As long as you can time him right, then you know it's you get a hang of it. All right, so
Yes.
see how TheSabin does with Brambler here. As Vaya goes into Mudhole, which is actually another one
Oh,
of the
he won't
tougher
receive
tricks.
the invisibility. That's painful.
Oh,
Via entering, meanwhile, Mudhole March, which is yet another stage with very hard platforming and very risky strats, and
ooh.
as we see now, as I jinx it,
Wow, so we got one death each right now.
yes. TheSabin getting into this safe strat of Brambler, which
There we
involves
go.
not doing fast drops in the first part of the stage. It's
Mm-hmm.
very safe that you can get the trick that way, but you can still mess it up if you are not sure what IDs to load and what not to load. So saving knowing the trick and getting it.
Yeah, he got it second try. That was well done.
Yes, Vaya trying for the close we will get it. You can manipulate the camera by moving left a little bit or doing a moonwalk, so you don't have to wait for a third shot of the cannon. You can jump just over it and getting the wrong warp with Diddy. Nice for Vaya. Next stage is supposed to not be a big deal, but it has a trick that can make it or break your stage. And he gets it. That big boy, it's actually pretty easy, but it's very likely to fail for some reason. And if you fail it, you lose around 5 seconds if you get a good backup.
Yeah, that's a real help. You pretty much skip half of the stage almost, or at least the first section. So
Yes, just keep
it's
a
a
lot.
great trick.
So it's a very easy trick and rewarding trick to get.
Yeah, the big boy jump is definitely something that, you know, we see a couple times in different levels. So for people like just starting out, it's a good thing to really hammer down at the beginning of your practice.
Yeah, especially if you get the first big boys good, you are more likely then to get the buying clip when you start trying to go for it. If you know the big boys in other stages, so it's very good to start trying for them early on in your practice. So very good stage for Vaya. Now entering King's Link, and
Yeah.
as we know, don't sleep on the king. We
Meanwhile,
will
the
see.
SABin going for Muddle here.
Just not having a lot of trouble as for now. Let's see how what kind of wrong warp he tries. Ooh.
He's been trying a lot of interesting stuff, and it's
Oh no. He will have to try for it. Warpless. You can actually try again if you get into the bonus and backtracking. But I don't know if many players know that or if they want or not to take that risk.
just keep going, right?
Yeah. You don't want to lose the flow of your race. You really don't. So
It's like a forward motion now.
exactly. It's still very good mad hold for TheSabin in spite of not getting the wrong warp.
Vaya's going on to World 5 here.
I would say that Ghostly Grove is one of the stages that you see the most like natural platforming of the game. Just
Yes.
pure jumping and rolling is this stage, so it's very enjoyable to see, and you get to learn a lot of the mechanics of the game in this stage. They shine the most here. So let's see how Vaya does. It's not a hard stage in paper, but you can mess up, and World 5 is infamous to have a lot of hits, so a little mistake can cost you a death and a lot of time loss. Especially in this stage, to be optimal, you don't really want to take the midpoint barrel, so if you die, you go right into the into the start of the stage again.
Right.
Vaya getting a good stage. And he is entering Chupac's library, so
There we go.
he gets to rest his hand a little bit.
Yeah, one of the only level, right, that you can do with one hand.
Yeah, I mean you can one hand the fast barrels in Bramblegrass too, but
You know, majority of the level.
yes. Oh, I messed it up.
But not a longer level than I always thought. You know, it's you want to try and jump down the hills and up the hills.
Yeah, exactly. You want to. It's supposed that you want to jump in every surface that is not flat, and you want not to jump in every flat surface, and you also don't want to jump down little slopes, only big ones. So we will see a lot of jumping from Vaya in this stage to make a little time for it. You actually can make several seconds doing these strats. And shout out to Debbie in the in the USA version of the game, there is 2 Bs there instead of 1. So that's the only change the game has in any percent for Japanese and North American versions.
I heard that 1B though is a lot harder.
I don't know if it's a lot harder or not, but you can get hit with it all the same as the 2 Bs
Yes, it's
on
just
North
what I
American.
heard. Just what I heard. I don't have a
Yeah,
joke.
I don't like that B.
So we're seeing the SPINY's moving in now to Ghostly Grove, and yeah, it's I think Ghostly Grove for a lot of people is one of their favorite levels. I've heard a lot of people say that.
Yeah, it's a very enjoyable level to speedrun.
Yeah, great music, good movement, good flow.
Yes, and I think also it's one of the levels that are most alike in a speedrun and casual play. They are very similar in gameplay, and you get to see a lot of the design philosophy of this speedrun. Actually, this game is really speedrun friendly in terms of level design. So Ghostly Grove is one pure example of it. And by getting into Ghastly Glade, there is not a lot we talk in this stage except for that throw he just did there. That throw is not something you do for swag. That sets you into an airborne stage that you need to get the goals up here. So if you press select, on the goal, you get to skip the Kong swap animation and get the goal at the same time. So that saves time. But you can do it if you can do it only in certain circumstances. So that barrel throw that we saw sets up that glitch, that little glitch. So into PCP.
Doing PCP is looking very nice.
Yes, trying for damageless.
Let's see.
Okay, nice.
Definitely one of the levels that is the most oppressive to watch.
Yes, it is. It's actually the stage that I got more trouble practicing and learning because of the speed it goes.
I dreaded learning PCP, but it's truly, trust me, it's not as bad as it looked.
No, it's not. Especially if you do safe strats, it's very lenient. Oh, taking a death to the guy in web boots. That's very unfortunate. But you can mess up. You can mess up that part if you are not you're not aware. Well, even in spite of that mistake, Vaya getting a very good run so far. So let's see. How this goes.
I must be behind a little bit on the streams.
Yes. We know already that if you press L and R at the same time, you... Oh, unfortunate for Vaya there.
And wow, so it's kind of funny that, each time one of them dies, the other one dies very shortly after.
Yes.
That's interesting.
So as we see, TheSabin has to do the stage all over again because of that you don't often see players getting the midpoint barrel unless they are very worried about their time.
Right.
Oh, dying again to Ghastly Glade there.
Yikes. That's it's definitely not you can't underestimate that level.
No.
The wind will push you around.
Yes. You really don't want to underestimate any level of World 5. All of them very, very hard. Or very technical, as is Jubak Library.
Yeah, for sure.
So good stage overall for Vaya, and getting into Creepy Crow. This guy, as his alive counterpart has RNG to it, and you can lose time on him. If he decides to spawn the barrel too far from him, that's a middle spawn, that's not bad.
Yeah. But ideally you want to get it spawned right underneath him.
Exactly. Oh, nice climb there for Vaya. Very clean.
Nice climb. These clean ropes are awesome.
Yes, they really are. Ropes are another thing that is very important to practice in this game. But this game involves a lot of vertical platforming and climbing ropes, so you really want to be on point with those.
Yeah, definitely. It's like a general aspect. Yeah, ropes are definitely something. You know, fast ropes they're called too. You know. So.
Speaking of being on point, this is one of the stages that is the hardest to be on point because of this fish.
Oh my goodness, this fish.
Everybody hates this fish. Why hasn't?
It's you know, I feel like the fish is kind of similar to the snake. You know, the hitboxes it can be a little finicky and hard to work with sometimes.
Yeah, of course. But I would really say that the fish hitbox is worse. It's a lot worse than the snake, or at least in my opinion. By getting a good stage though, you really want to practice this stage, and it's very boring to practice too. So shout out to him taking the time of being here.
Quick
Get
end
to
there.
the little slide and get to the trick. So
Oh,
nice
watch
arctic for Vaya.
SPINY coming to Webwoods.
Getting the little safe strat of going up instead of or down and getting to the rats. So into Windy Well. Let's see how Vaya does for this. Windy Well is kind of an auto-scroller. Most of the stage is very easy until you get to the part that you can save time on, which is, for example, the damage boost or the so-called ghetto beast. That could lose you a lot of time or save you a lot of time. Save you a little time if you get them. So let's see how Vaya does this. Okay, nice, no intro there. He gets the damage boost. That damage boost saves you like 5 to 8 seconds or something like that. It's not a big time save, but it can make you lose a Kong and lose some time to that. So I'm not getting it, of course, which is the worst case situation.
You know what? I didn't see if he got Paco coin.
No, he didn't get it.
Ah, shucks.
Don't
no,
worry.
I don't blame him. I mean, it's a terrible coin. It's why get it?
But it's a Bitcoin. It's a new swag strat that you have to do. So
yes, it makes me so angry.
bad for him. Bad for him. The Paco coin. Okay, he gets a Ghetto Beast and gets the stage very cleanly. So he's onto the elevator. Oh, a death for SABin.
Webwoods is one of the toughest levels to master optimally.
Yes, it's very easy to die in this stage. You waste 80% of your time. You waste it on a pit.
You see right there, like why the web platforms can just disappear on you for no reason. It's great.
Yes, the platforms has some kind of cooldown to them, so you don't want to shoot them very fast. You don't have to. You don't want to stay a lot on a platform either, because they, until a certain time, they disappear, and that time is kind of random. You don't really know how or when the platforms will disappear.
So Vaya coming into the Castle Crush.
Yes, holding his barrel. I would say this is one of the most iconic glitches of Donkey Kong Country 2.
As long as you know when to set the barrel down and the timing of everything, it's really not too bad. It's actually the first trick I learned. It's the only thing that sometimes you can set the barrel down too early, and, but overall, cool trick.
Yes. Not too. No. I mean, it's a big deal to learn it, though it saves a lot of time. So you really want to.
SABIN auto web was not too.
Nice. Vaya getting into Clapper's cavern and going for the throw your girlfriend strat, so no gentleman there.
Or as I like to do, throw your boyfriend. I wish it was
exactly.
possible.
Well, that will be the most time-consuming strat to do, like swapping to Didi or swapping to Dixie and throwing Didi.
Because they throw differently, you know. That's really why.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's not optimal.
Well, you will have to eat the Kong swap animation too, so that's a little time lost there too. You don't really want to lose any seconds in stuff you would rather save. Nice CLC for Vayastrike.
Wow, very nice.
Very,
low
very
cannon.
difficult.
You want that cannon to spawn low, so you don't have to jump as high. You know, you save time.
Yes, exactly. You really want to spawn the cannon the nearest possible to the cannonball. So nice for him. It's very risky to do so. Oh, having problems with the Omega. Okay, gets it now.
It's not an easy, yeah.
No, absolutely not an easy. A 3-frame window to get the initial double jump, and then when you get it, you have to release A on a certain time to gain a little more height, and then press B again to perform the double jump. If you do it recklessly, you won't get it. So nice rally section for Vaya, getting into squawks. You can't sleep on this part either, because you are most of the section you will be with just one Kong traversing for this bee swarm.
I thought you said you can sleep on it, and I'm like, no,
you can't. No, you can't. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's I personally I like moving with Squawks. You know, he's quick, he's agile. It's once you learn how to control him, it's you feel like you're going really, really fast.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, it relates a little bit to the water mechanics, but faster. Nice World 6 though for Vaya without any mistake, without any significant mistake. So he's getting a very good time onto World 7. And now, if you really are on the pace, this stage is the hardest one. It's grid sprint.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal, but if you are nervous, this stage can betray you. Nice drops there.
No Paco coin for either of them, let me just say, on the side here.
Okay. Well, maybe they know better than very strangely placed coins. Okay, so going into the parrot section, I think Vaya took damage in the race skip, so he will have to
took an extra, have a little bit more, you know, what's the word? Comfort to like have an extra Kong is always good.
Yeah, exactly. Missing. Oh,
well then.
He missed the ring skip and got punished for it.
Yeah.
Oh, and didn't get the midpoint barrel, so he will have to start over the stage. Dang.
Yeah, it's
You don't really want to lose time by taking that midpoint barrel if you are on a good pace. So that's maybe why Vaya didn't go for it and doesn't get it again. So that's how it goes. Okay, he got the race skip.
Clean race skip. Saves a little bit of time not to wait for the race to start.
Exactly. Something around 3 seconds you save for skipping the race.
And we'll watch SPINY come into Castle Crush. He looks like he's on Team Banana. It's all the bananas at the beginning.
Okay, Vaya gets the Viren skip this time and doesn't take damage. So he's very... Oh! No, not like this. Okay. Please.
Clear the corridor.
Okay. Nice. Doesn't get damage in Kenny's corridor, so he's on to K Rool now.
On to K Rool.
So for this little cutscene of a boss, you actually want to time your shots optimally so K Rool doesn't waste a lot of time in his vacuum animation, so that's the only time save you could have. Obviously, not taking damage and not getting hit by anything doesn't make you lose time, so you want that also, but nothing more interesting than that. If he is not reading chat or something, he will be getting a good time for this race.
That was a good throw right there that happened. That was
yeah, very optimal. That's what you call a dustless. You really don't want to see the dust animations of the vacuum of K Rool, so that's when you know you got the best shot you can get.
So it's tricky though, you know. If you do it too early, you'll have to repeat a cycle.
That's the risky thing about it. If you throw it too early, you risk losing a Kong or losing a cycle. And lose a cycle can be the thing that wasted you most of the time.
Save him here.
You saving into Clapper's cover. Okay, getting good strat, getting the safety midpoint berry. Let's see how he goes in terms of gentleman. He is a gentleman.
Ah, the SPINY is a gentleman. Duly noted.
Yeah, as we know, gentlemen waits time, so don't be a gentleman.
Ah, well, you know, it doesn't waste that much time.
Oh, it is a lot of time.
Yeah, for speedrunning, it wastes a lot of time.
Team no gentleman, guys. Team no gentleman.
Team gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman. Yeah.
No, I don't do it. So.
No, you are not a gentlewoman either. You know better.
I do know.
This saving. This saving getting into CLC.
Ah, yeah. CLC is...
Okay, gets the clutch.
Yeah, very nice.
And gets the cannon. Very nice. First time for him.
Always feels so good to get that first try.
Yeah, it feels very good. And now for
Vaya...
the last throw of Vaya. Vaya getting a very good time here.
Textbook there, yeah. Very nice.
Okay, so
Vaya?
GG to Vayastrike.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. He got a time of 44:10 in this route, so GG's for Vayastrike. Very good run.
Absolutely. That was very clean. He had a very clean run, I feel. It was,
yeah, very clean run. That would be a very good pace. Would have been a very good pace if it weren't for throw or web boots.
That's true.
But well, you really die in Big Easy too, so.
Hello,
Hey,
Vaya. Congratulations.
Hey guys, what's up? Thank
Congrats
you.
for your race, man.
Thank you. A lot of mistakes, but I'm fine with it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't really lose that much time for the mistakes you made. You made up for them very very nicely. So it was a
Thank you.
clean run. So what do you think? How do you feel about the race?
I feel good. I obviously would have liked to do a lot better. I think there's a bunch of people gunning for that first 41. I of course would have liked to get that, but I was nowhere near it, so whatever. I can take solace in the fact that I don't think I can do too much worse than that next time. So I can make big improvements.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. But still, the stats are there, so it's very likely that you get a 41 in a race setting. So
Where did you feel you did, most, did you feel like you were getting frustrated with anything at any point? I know you had a death in Mudhole, a death in Webwoods.
Not too frustrated.
No, just feeling like you're just gonna keep going on, just keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I mean, I made a lot of silly mistakes that I wouldn't normally make before, so that doesn't upset me too much. Like, especially in like sprint, I died in sprint. I just wanted to give you guys both versions, race version, non-race version. But no, that's just an excuse. I died straight up. But I can do better for sure.
yeah, well, you took all the risks you could get in the stage, except for the jump, of course. But you went for race skip, and then if you got damaged, you didn't slow down. So unfortunate that you ended up dying, but second time was a very good sprint anyway. So you now have a very good PV for this game. You want to put FLITTER into it and get a 40? Is that your plan?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm definitely gonna go for the 40.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
not super close right now. I feel like it could come soon, but as of right now, I need a little bit more work in practicing up.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. The gap between the 41 and the 40 is deceptively huge. So there's a lot of practice in between. But you seem to be very very close for it. So I look forward to get to see you get that 40.
Thanks. I look forward to seeing you get your 40. You're closer than I am, I think.
No, well,
So
soon TM.
we'll see.
If the game allows it, as I like to say.
I think so. Vayastrike faces next either Christmas or Luke, going into next round. But yeah, I think Vaya could definitely get a 480. I think everyone's capable. I think they could do it.
Yeah,
you
for
could do
sure.
it, Vaya.
What do you think about the race, the Christmas versus Luke race? How do you think that will go?
It's going to be really interesting because I know Luke is probably playing a little bit more than Christmas right now. And even though their PVs have a good 3-minute gap, we've seen crazy things happen. But I think Christmas will probably do really well. She got a 41 last week in just casual, so
Yeah.
we're going to find out. It'll be a really interesting race.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Who do you think you will end up facing?
You put me on the spot, huh? You're gonna make me pick. I think I'll probably end up playing Christmas.
Interesting.
Luke's my boy. No
Luke
offense,
says Chris
Luke.
is going to destroy me.
Well, either way, good luck on your next race. Both races will be very hype. I mean, Christmas versus Luke, and then whoever wins that against you, they both will be very close and interesting races. So I look forward to them too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, GL. We're watching TheSabin finish up here. He's on, looks like second cycle K-roll.
Yes, I think SABin not getting a lot of trouble on sprint, getting him very safe. This is a very solid run for him.
I feel like, yeah, you know, just watching him play, I feel like there's a lot of potential there. I feel like there's a lot of, you know, I think he can really, really do a lot with this game.
Yeah, for sure. We have to see if he wants to push it further, because of course this game can be very frustrating to run and reset over and over again. So you have to be really committed to get a good time. No, but yeah, there is other games that you speedrun, or this is the only one for you?
I'm sorry, what was that?
There is another games you speedrun, or this is the only one for you?
Oh no, I've speedrun quite a few games. The Mega Man X series, 1 through 3, Link to the Past a little bit, quite a few games.
What would you say is your main game right now?
Definitely this game. And
Yeah.
it's gonna be until I get the 40, and then I'm probably gonna go back to Link to the Past and really grind that out.
Very nice. Well, good luck with that. It's not an easy game.
No, TheSabin opting for getting hit by the Reds. He didn't even bother to dodge them. I don't know if he knows that loses time. Okay, now dodging the purple ones, and he probably gets this in the bag. So let's wait for that. I got disconnected from SRL, so I don't know what his SRL time will be. Okay.
Alright. GG to TheSabin.
GG to TheSabin with a 52.07. So GG's for him. Very nice runs for both.
Let's come in here.
Oh yeah, shoutouts to Crow, by the way. He's definitely gonna win the tournament.
Oh yeah, for sure. He is the guy.
Crow.
Hey, Sabin.
Hello, hello.
Hey, GG.
Hey, man. GG, man. Congrats.
Yeah, nice run.
Nice
Webwoods.
run.
Webwoods.
Nice job.
Webwoods. Well,
Definitely Webwoods.
So yeah, I did because yesterday I did some runs offline and I PB'd by 2 minutes, so I have it 48 now. But I'm pretty happy with the run I did. But like I said, Webwood is really the problem, and I got the wrong warps first try. I missed one from one of the level in World 3 or 4.
I guess maybe it's Madho. Oh. Cheers.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Shout
Yeah,
out
no.
to Kiso.
Let's see.
I think it's Madho, but well, you got a very good stage in spite of missing the wrong warp there. You
Yeah.
made up for it.
I just didn't lose time. I just went for the end of the stage instead of missing Emerald with the wrong warp. But I knew I was messed up, so yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the run. But Webwood is really what killed me, and yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that Webwood's infinite.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So,
but still a very solid race for you.
Definitely.
Yeah, I wasn't
spite of
going
it.
for. I wasn't expecting to win because I knew my opponent had a 41, I think. So yeah, it was pretty much rip from the start. But I did for safe stuff and mostly just for fun. But I knew I was losing anyway, so that's no big deal.
I think you showed a lot of potential in your run. What are your goals for TKC2 any percent the TheSabin?
Honestly, it was sub 50, but I got it yesterday, so I will
Oh,
reconsider
congrats.
my goals for what's my next goal, because I skipped the 49, so I went for 48 right away. But
Well, no, I mean, you should skip 49.
yeah, but
So
I'm
cool
gonna
for
rethink
you.
my goals for this game. Yeah, that's for sure.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think you will be, in spite of going to loser bracket for this loss. I think you will get very far to the loser bracket if you keep it up at this rhythm. How do you think about it? Do you think you will get further into the tournament or?
If I consistent enough, if I'm getting sub 50, I'm not sure how the times of my other opponents in the losers bracket is gonna be. But if I get
That's
sub
it.
50, I can maybe consistently get a sub 50 every time. Maybe I have a chance to go further.
Yeah, it looks like you're facing Thunder Mustache in your
Yeah.
losers bracket.
Thunder Mustache has a similar PB to mine, I think, so that should be interesting.
That could be a good race.
Yep.
Yeah, that will be a very good race. So, hey,
GG.
congratulations to you both
Yeah,
again.
good. Nice run to both
It
of
was
you.
a very good run.
Thank you. GG.
GG.
So, hey guys, don't move anywhere because immediately after this race we have KBC facing Kigo right now in a couple minutes. So we will be waiting for that,
The
and
next
we
race
will
is
start
underway shortly here.
shortly.
All right. Good luck, runners. You guys have a good one. Good luck in your race order.
Okay, thanks.
You
Good
guys
luck,
have a
good
good
luck.
one.
Have a
See
good
ya.
night. All right. Yeah, like Otter said, we're going to be having a KBZ next. What is it? KBZ
Versus
ONFC
Kigo.
one. I don't know how
KBC
to
on
say it.
FC1. Well, we call him Cabezon, but
Give his own.
he is KBC.
Versus 1412 Kigu.
Yes.
Should be
So
starting
KBC.
anytime now.
So this is an international run. KBC Chilean runner, very well known for Donkey Kong Country 1, and a really accomplished speedrunner overall. And then Kigo is a Japanese runner. So they both got a very good time. Kigo with a 43 and KBC with a 42 with a low 42. So this
This will be a great
will be a
race.
very interesting race.
Let's see, we got KBZ at a seed number 15, Kigu at a seed number 18. It looks like, so that means this is going to be a great race, very close. We're going to have some great movement in this race coming up here.
Shout out to the Spanish community making their presence with the spam.
Be back very shortly.
So let's see, KBC with a very short DKC2 career, in a manner of speaking. He's got his PB after like 1 or 2 months of practicing. So shout out to being a god gamer. Kigo, I don't know really much about him, but he is showing very good strats so far, so he will be a very good match to KBC. We expect to see a very interesting and close match here. All speedruns Espanol making deep presence here. Shoutouts to the Spanish runners of the KC2 too, to FS Links, to Miyaki, shoutouts to Julian, shoutouts to Guts.
I'm excited for your race later.
Ugh, I'm kind of nervous.
The race of the Wayans. Alright. Looks like both racers are just resetting, everything getting going here. Looks like they're both on a J cart. This is gonna be a great race. I can't wait. Whenever you see like seeded racers who are seeded pretty closely, you know it's gonna be good. You know you're gonna see a lot of great movement, a lot of like really cool tricks, well executed. So a GL to both runners. Namek's baiting me. I think it's buena suerte. Or I could say something a bit more worse. Alright, looks like both runners are